Hi, my name is Heather Holm, and I'm a quantum healing hypnosis practitioner in Nova Scotia. I do quantum healing sessions online and in person. For my whole life, I've been really interested to know, who are we really? What happens when we die? Do we reincarnate? Why are we here anyway? I learned to do regression for present life issues back in the 1980s. And I even experimented and slipped into a couple of past lives. And so I was really excited to discover quantum healing hypnosis in 2017 through the videos of Alba Weinman on YouTube. So I started taking training so I could help other people discover who they really are. I use what I've learned from studying QHHT, introspective hypnosis, beyond quantum healing, the many books I've read, my experiences, and I tune into my own intuition and guidance during a session to choose what's most appropriate for the person and for the situation. I live on the South Shore of Nova Scotia. There's so much natural beauty and history here that you could incorporate a quantum healing session into a longer vacation. Or you can just stay home and we could do a session online. This is my session room. It opens to the back deck, the backyard, and the forest around us. If we crack the door open, you can hear the birds maybe. Of course, if we're doing a session online, you can be in your own bed or on your own couch with your phone or camera set up so that I can see you during the session. Whether we meet online or in person, first we'll sit down for a good long talk of about an hour or so. I need to hear about your life so that I can understand the context for the questions that you have. You'll find that I'm a pretty good listener and I don't get triggered, so we can get to the heart of the matter. And of course, I'll completely respect your confidentiality. We'll talk about the hypnosis process and align our intentions for the session. It's true when they say that all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. So I'm here to help you connect more deeply with those parts of yourself that aren't usually right at the surface, such as your body memory, your emotional self, your higher self, your inner guidance, your deeper memories, and the parts of you that accept yourself unconditionally, love yourself unconditionally, and have a deeper perspective on your life. I consider that connection with your loving inner self to be the most important aspect of a quantum healing hypnosis session and the most significant benefit, perhaps, because it stays with you, especially if you continue to work with it in your own spiritual practice. I like to use these beautiful crystal singing bowls, especially during the induction part of the session, to help you go into a deeper state of relaxation. They belong to my sister, Pam, who was a music therapist and a sound healer and a singer, and she died just last year. So I like to feel her energy when I play the bowls, and so far my clients really love it, and I love it too. I also have certain crystals that you might have seen used. Selenite to help you connect with your higher self. Shungite to hold at the end of the session to help you ground. If you're someone who connects with crystals, you might like to hold them during the session. Of course, if you're at home doing an online session, you can hold your own crystals or none at all, and that's okay too. One of my clients prepared her room very carefully with smudging and talismans and crystals and angel cards. And right on top of her pillow, she placed her favorite card of Archangel Michael. And of course, he showed up during her session. Some people think that when you're hypnotized, you're knocked out and you don't remember anything and you give over your power to the hypnotist. And that's simply not true. In a quantum healing session, you're generally aware all the time, and you could just get up off the bed and walk out if you wanted to. Also, the last thing that I want to do is to have you give your power away to anybody. I want you to claim your own inner power, not power over anyone or anything, but power to live your best life. Whatever your belief system is about God, goddess, no God, past lives, no past lives, extraterrestrials, conspiracy theories, science, I can work with that. I have a science degree, in fact, and I can work with that with an open mind, as long as you also have an open mind to what your inner self may reveal to you during the session. Every session is different because every person is different. Once I've guided you into a state of deep relaxation, very often the first thing to be revealed is a past life, but not always. Sometimes it's an event in the present life that really needs to be looked at first. Sometimes it's something completely different. Even if you don't believe in reincarnation, a story may unfold that is meaningful in some way, like a dream. Your higher self or true self is in charge of the session and will direct it in the way that's best for you. After the hypnosis journey part of the session, which can last a couple of hours, I will guide you back to your normal state of awareness, and then we'll discuss our impressions of the session. You may or may not actually remember everything that went on in the session immediately afterwards, but it does fade with time, and that's why we make a recording. Watching or listening to that recording later can give you whole new insights, prompt your memory, help you connect with the energy of the session, and even deepen any healing that went on in the session. In fact, watching or listening to the session afterwards is an important part of the whole process, and I really encourage you to do it once, twice, 3 times even. So who is quantum healing hypnosis for? If you feel like you're suddenly waking up and trying to make sense of things, it can help you deepen that connection with your inner wisdom or higher self. Also, most of us are carrying old thought forms and energies that no longer serve us. In a quantum healing hypnosis session, we identify and clear such blocks. Alternatively, if you've been exploring your inner world for decades, and you're experienced at channeling, meditating, shamanic journeying, having someone like me holding space, keeping track of where you are, and asking questions on your behalf, discussing the session with you, and also making a recording so you can review it later, it helps you to let yourself go even deeper into your inner journey. Wherever you are on your spiritual path, a quantum healing hypnosis session can leapfrog you forward with information, understanding, and also healing of whatever no longer serves you. Healing that comes from you and is most appropriate for you at this point in time. You can learn more about me and my quantum healing practice at my website, heatherholm.ca, and you can contact me through the website or through my listing on quantumhealers.com. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for watching.